Hello. Happy Sunday. Cheers for logging in. Oh, can't wait for a good stretch. Amazing. Right, let's get started. I'm just gonna go my camera over a little bit. Get my music going. Beautiful. Oh, good morning. Awesome. Today we're gonna start in child's pose. So yeah, choose what feels good. If you want your knees wide or you want the knees hip distance, if you want the hips higher, just take it as kind of it feels good to you. So, oh, amazing. I love these moments. I love this little hour carved out each week. It's so special. So yeah, it's one of these days, isn't it? It's really sunny out, but I feel like the lighting's still just a little bit shady in here. Let me just see. I get a little bit more. See how we go. All right, let's get some music going and have a really lovely stretch. Oh, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Here we go. As you kind of find that child's pose, just begin to close the eyes and just see what feels good, noticing what feels tight. And allow yourself just to begin to sink, settle. Allow your mind to just drift, trying to tap out of anything that feels busy, worrying, heavy. And allow yourself to just soften into the movement, connecting with the body in order to release any stress or tension today. As you breathe in deeply in this position, just notice what spaces you can feel filling. You feel like the chest or the ribs expanding. You imagine the back body. Feel almost as if you're breathing into that lower back, filling as you inhale and exhale. Just using the breath to nourish all those little spaces. Maybe we've not been breathing deep into all week. Just taking time to ask yourself on your mat this morning, or whenever you do the recording as well, just what is it that you need in this moment, in this chapter, this hour that you're taking for yourself? Breathing in and breathing out. What is it that would help you fill your cup today and moving forward? Breathing in, we're just going to begin by bringing the hands forward a little bit. If you're feeling quite tight in the hips, bring the knees back in hip distance if you chose that option. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to take that left hand and just reach forward, draw the shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Almost imagine you're just reaching forward with one hand. Use the right hand just for stability and draw that shoulder. So we don't want the shoulder creeping up. Rotate the bicep up and down. Just get that little bit of work there. Good. And the other side, reaching. So this time we've got that right hand long as well. And then notice, so my shoulders are drawing in right now. Small movement, we rotate it up and down. Ooh, you can feel that little bit of work. Bring the head between the arms and just let the chest sink down. Draw the chin in slightly, just so you get that long neck. And breathe. The head does not need to be on the ground. We're just working to draw down in those shoulders. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, walking the hands back up in towards the body. Good. Let's take a little side body stretch, see where we're at. We're going to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. Reach. So I'll turn and face you. If the knees are still wide, keeping them there. If it feels too much and you want to move them back to hip distance, choose where those legs are. We sink back and we walk the hands over. Draw the shoulders down. Good. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Relax the head on an arm. If it feels way too tight in this little section, then just breathe and bring the hands back a little bit more to your kind of midline if you're feeling it a little bit too deep. Sinking back in those hips, breathing into that left side body. Inhale. And exhale. Don't let that head float. Let it soften onto the arms. Maybe bring the left hand on top of the right. And draw that left hip back. Beautiful. Checking in, finding that lovely bit of depth. Breathing in, walk the hands back to center. And then we're going to come all the way over, move my coffee towards the left-hand side, sinking down here. So we reach as far as we can, and then we just let the chest sink down. And then from here, check in. Does it feel like that's too far? Take a breath in and out. If it feels too much, kind of into the shoulders and the side body, walk the hands back a little bit more towards the center. Otherwise, just stay. Relaxing the head down, breathing into that space, feeling that lovely stretch. In and out, relaxing in the forehead. Deep breaths. Nice one. We're just going to stay there for a little bit, releasing the day, enjoying that twist. You can feel that breath, feeling the belly as well as giving you that side body stretch. A little magic in that twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Good. Let's take the arms forward one last time. Again, if you need to adjust the knees, please do so. Reaching long, dropping it down. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears to get that lovely little bit of stretch in that upper body. Relaxing the chest down as far as feels comfortable. Neck draws in so that there's a long line in the neck. Or sink it all the way down, but work the shoulders down and away. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing and slowly come back up. Oh, peel that tailbone up. Good. If you've taken the toes to touch, bringing the knees in, you might even feel it in the arches of the feet, that little bit of sinking back. As long as we did, well done. Let's come up to a nice little tabletop here. Inhale. Going to tuck the tailbone under and just enjoy that lovely pull across the shoulder blades. Enjoying your cat pose. Inhale, relaxing in the forehead, and exhale. Good. Staying there for one more breath. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Breathing and roll the shoulders up, tilt the tailbone up and away, drop shoulders down. Good. Feel that tilt. Oh, hello to the spine today. Breathing in as we inhale, we draw the shoulders down. Find as much length as you can between the ear and the shoulders. 3, beautiful. 2, and 1. Inhale, lifting in the core, tucking under in the pelvis. Draw the shoulder blades apart and chin in. Relaxing in the forehead. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, find your cow pose. Good. Holding for a breath here. We're going to do those lovely little circles we can do with the body. So what we want to do is just shift the body over towards the left. So kind of wiggle the hips towards the left. And then what you want to do is imagine that you're drawing up from your core, drawing in from the center, moving into cat. But as you do that, start to move the body back to center. And we wiggle the hips over towards the left, and then drop the belly and the chest down. Roll over towards the left. And back to center, pulling the shoulder blades apart, draw under, find that cat position, rotating the body over, again, down, dropping that center of the body, and lifting up. Oh, how good does that feel? Take your time, just notice where things feel tight, and then drop one more time when you're ready. And beginning to lift back up. Oh, feel that work across the shoulder blades, chin to chest if you want as you move. And finishing just with the hips reaching towards the right-hand side. Good. I'm going to do the opposite. So this time we're going to lift up in the center, draw up. We're going to roll the body over towards the left in cat. And then as the hips are reaching towards the left, we drop the belly. And we roll the body over towards the right this time. And then we lift back up, rolling up, 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 up. Draw in from your core, lifting. Body shifting towards the left with those hips. Draw down. Nice one. Breathe with me. Just feel all that little stress and tension in from the center of the body. You got it. Over and down. Nice work, everyone. Last one. Just see what feels good to you. Inhale and exhale. Slowly rolling back down and just holding that cow pose. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Inhale, we're gonna walk the hands up towards the knees and just coming up on to that upright position. If you're on a harder surface, roll the mat up so that you've got a bit more padding if you're comfortable. We're gonna stay here for just a little bit of our sequence. Good. Inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up and reach them forward, draw in from your core. What I want you to do is not let the tailbone dip under, tuck under in the pelvis and reach forward. Good. Draw your shoulders down, breathing in and slowly breathing out. Good. We're going to draw that right hand in and twist the body wide. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Just see how that feels. Breathing in and breathing out. A little bit of twist today. Reaching wide. Bringing the hands forward. Good. This time, left hand draws in towards the chest, and we open the body and twist towards the left hand side. Drop the shoulders down, relaxing in the face. 3. Breathing in and out. 2. And 1. Reaching wide and forward. Let's do it again. Inhale, reaching. Right hand, twist the body over. Try not to let that tailbone dip. We want to draw in from your core. Tuck under, and rotate, drawing it around. Shoulders drop down and away. Good. 3. Breathing in. 2. And 1. Reaching over. Inhale, drawing in with the left, reaching long. Drop the shoulders down. 3. 2. And 1. Reaching around. Bring the palms together. Thumbs in towards the sternum. You've got it. Reaching the arms up. Inhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, reach forward and sink down into your child's pose. Exhale. Good, let's flow. Inhale, peel the body up to cat. Rotate, find your cow. And sink back down. Exhale, good. In your own rhythm, peel up to cat. And rotate into your cow. And sink down. Lovely. Inhale, last one, peeling up to cat, rolling into cow, and sinking down into that beautiful child's pose. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Just relax the elbows. If the forehead makes it to the floor today, rock it left or right. If you've got it on fists, just maybe take that option as well. Rolling the head left to right, feeling that little massage across the forehead. That connection, that space, and just hold the head there, a little softer, feeling that connection, forehead to fist, forehead to the floor, and breathe. Just connecting with our intuition, that space between the eyebrows that holds so much thought and decision making. Little reminder just to trust our gut, trust our intuition. It'll help us get to where we want to be. Inhale, walking the hands in towards us and swinging the feet around. Good. Now, what I want you to do is when you swing the feet around, draw, and I'm going to turn and face you. You're going to draw that right knee up, and the foot comes in, and we want the left foot back. So that's where we're kind of looking at. Good. And then wiggle if you can, if it feels comfortable, to get those sit bones as even as possible. It's okay if you are shifting a little bit one way, but eventually we're just trying to get to that level, little bit of a center point. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, draw in from the core, and roll them down. So you've got that nice tall posture. Good. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn and face that front knee. Inhale, we're going to walk the hands forward. You can just lean forward a little bit, keep the hands and keep the chest upright, or if the body feels comfortable, twist a little more so that you're in line with that front knee. Maybe see if it feels comfortable to twist and come down onto the elbows. Breathing in and out. If it feels too much at all in those hips or in the twist, again, just come back up. Equally, if you feel like you've got a little bit more space today, reach forward. As if you're taking that child's pose. Remember, you want to twist the body back and reach. Good. Just relaxing the hands if you like, softening the shoulders, breathing in and breathing out. So you take that little bit of a twist. Relaxing in the forehead. 4. Nice one, everyone. Good. Little smile. 3. Relaxing the jaw. 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing the body back up and coming to that lovely center point, turning the chest to face forward. Good. We're going to bring the right hand down, Left hand up, inhale. What we want to do is think about pushing down in the left hip, and we're going to reach into our little side stretches here. Inhale and bring it down. Take the neck in the same direction. Get a little bit more there. Reaching and down. Nice one. For 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Last one, little hold here. Reaching long, drop the shoulders down. 3. Breathe. Nice job, everyone. 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly coming all the way up. Awesome. We're going to use that hands lifting up into that left side and see if we can bring the feet forward. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch and take a little butterfly. So let's start with the hands behind us. Bring the feet to touch wherever the knees kind of stay. Bring the fingertips behind you, elbows bent, and then we push into those fingers and we extend the arms as much as we can. Draw the chest forward and just let the knees sit. Relax the neck. Just stay here and hold. Now, no matter where you're at, I definitely still feel that stretch, even though I'm a little bit more open in the hips. Just breathe here and close the eyes. If any of you are a little bit more open in those hips, just turn the feet open like a little book. So you option just to stay here. If you want to take it a little further, just lean forward a little bit with the chest. Make sure you're leading with the chest. Good. We've not done too much in the hips yet, so we might not feel very loosey-goosey. If you do have that natural openness, bring the elbows down. Maybe relax the forehead on the fists. Breathing in and out. You've got it. For 3, relaxing in the face. 2 and 1. Lovely, everyone. Inhale. Let's come back to center. So either bringing the hands forward or lifting up to a nice tall position. You've got it. We're going to use the hands. Draw the knees in. This time it's the right foot that reaches back. Left knee twists open. Good. If that feels uncomfortable, just bring one foot out. You can do all the movement that direction as well. Let's wiggle that left foot in towards, so it's kind of rests on the top of your right leg, and then see if you can wiggle so you've got that bit of balance. It's absolutely fine if you're like a little bit over. Obviously, that's the nature of the pose. We're trying to just get to a little bit more of that little bit of balance in the center. Good. Inhale, we're going to turn and face your bent knee, that left side. Inhale, finding a little bit of a twist here. And then when you're ready, walk the hands forward and see if that feels enough. You might be up on the fingertips or down onto the palms, leaning with the chest. Stay here if you like, draw the chin in and just breathe. That feels quite a bit. The other option is to come down, maybe on to the elbows. See how that feels for you. Breathing in and out if the hips feel quite tight, or reaching forward, twisting as far as you can to the left-hand side, just sinking down. Breathing with me, eyes closed. Just take that lovely twist. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, deep breaths. 2 and 1. Inhale. Slowly coming all the way back up from that lovely little twist, little bit of work in the hips. We're going to bring that foot in, and this time we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together, but I want you to bring them more forward. So as forward as you can kind of get them with the knees wide, sitting nice and tall. Good. Now that is a nice little diamond in front of you. For some of us, that's going to feel tight. The stretch might be happening already. So just sit nice and tall, hands beside you. If it feels like you can go a little bit deeper, just lead with the chest. Draw the hands maybe towards the ankles. You'll feel the stretch in a different place. Inhale, maybe see if you can lean a little more forward. And if you are a little bit more flexy and the body feels good, you're welcome. Lead with the chest to bring your forehead to the heels. Breathing in and out, seeing where you feel that stretch differently. If you feel like you need to bring the feet in slightly, that's fine. We're just trying to get that little bit of work, a little bit into the glute muscles. It's a little bit of a different sensation than our butterfly pose, our Baddha Konasana. Breathing in and breathing out for 3. Finding that release, 2 and 1. Amazing. Inhale, coming all the way up and bringing the knees in. Good. We're just going to come to a place where you've got the knees hip distance. Little focus on some twisting today. So we're going to bring the hands together. Inhale, lean back a little bit and just feel like you kind of find that lovely sweet spot where you're balanced. So the feet are still on the ground. We're going to bring our hands together. We're just going to lean forward and back. And then from that little back point, see how far you can get and lean forward. Good. We're working into the core and back. So turn this direction, lean back and forward. So we're not going all the way to the floor. Feel that little bit of the glutes activate, not the glutes, the core, your abs, that lower bit. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then we're going to lean back. We're going to bring the hands over towards that right hand side. And then we're going to lift up and bring them towards the left. Feeling that work we've been doing in that back and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. Breathe and lift and down. If you need to take a break, just come on up, grab the knees, lift and down. I'm going to give you one more little set here. Lift and down. And lift and down, just feeling that little bit of work in the twist. Come back to center, grab the knees, relax the elbows, and just let everything soften. So imagine you're thinking cat pose, let the tailbone tuck under, chin draws in. You can either grab the knees as well and let that stretch happen a little bit deeper. Let everything tuck under, chin to chest, or you can come a little bit higher and hug the knees in front of you. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everyone. Good. We're going to do that one more time. So you can do them really shallow or you can dip back quite deep. See how you feel. So we'll start by drawing the chest forward, bring the hands. We're just going to do the twisty bit. So bring the hands over towards the right hand side. You can do just a little dip or you can dip back. And you lift to the center and dip towards the left. Inhale, lift and back. Good. Inhale, lift and back at your own pace. I'll just count you down for 5. Breathe. Good. 4. Add a little smile in there. You've got it. 3. Next one, everyone. 2. Last one. Finishing off. Forward and give yourself that little hug, either elbows or hands to the knees. Draw it all in. Breathe with me in. And exhale. Out. Good. Let's slowly come down onto the floor, backs on the mat. Walk the feet in toward the tailbone. All right, let's take a little bit of our bridge pose, resetting that lower back, palms come down, squeezing the glutes, lifting just a little bit. Keep the neck into the center of the body and slowly come back down. Just feel the spine making its way to the floor. Good. Let's go back to that little sequence we did last week. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling and bring them up over the head. And then reach long and slowly bring the hands up towards the ceiling and down. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. We're going to lift up into the pelvis. Draw the hips up into your bridge pose. And as you come down, reach the hands up. Draw everything down towards the floor. Hands come up. Inhale, we scoop it up, lifting and bring the hands down. Push into the floor. And drawing everything down, 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 hands lifting up. Good. Reaching along, arch the spine, tucking under in the pelvis, lifting back up into your little bridge pose. Good job, everyone. And down, 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 hands come up. Alongside the ears. Beautiful. Down, lift, under, chin to chest. Beautiful. And everything comes down. Keep the hands down alongside the body. You brought them up, just slowly bring them down for me. Good. Inhale, we're going to walk those feet a little wider, outer edges in line with the mat. We're going to take our little twist, knees come towards the right hand side. Just let them soften down. Beautiful work. Inhale. And slowly, slowly exhale. Let's hold that twist. Breathe into the belly, that lovely reset in the nervous system. Relax the forehead. We've got an option here. If you wanted to stay as you are in this shape, you think that you're getting enough into that left leg, stick, or keep the same shape, lifting into that right foot, and maybe bring that ankle on top of the knee, and then draw everything down. So you use this. It might be a little bit higher and you might be feeling it, but if you've got a little bit more range of motion, it might look a little bit more like this. As long as both shoulder blades are square, so both shoulder blades are coming down onto the mat. So we want looking a little bit more towards the ceiling as you take that twist. If it feels too much, just take that foot off. Well done, everyone. Breath to belly. Bring the hands to the belly and feel the hands fill and drop it down. Such a magical breath, that belly breath. So important to really tap into that in our twists. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Slowly unravel. If you took the foot up and over, let's bring both knees back to center. Reset in that lower back, and then take the knees over towards the left-hand side. Good, just deciding how that feels. Checking in. Again, you might feel it in the lower back, the hips, the legs, the knees. Just see how that feels. Taking a few breaths just here, knees towards the left-hand side. Nice one. Nice, calming, soothing breath. And then we're going to maybe give them a same shape. Left heel wiggles over. The foot, use like a sandbag, and we bring the opposite knee down. But we still want to keep the back body facing upright to the ceiling. So don't worry if the knees are much higher. If you decide not to put the leg up, just breathe here. The most important thing is breath to belly. So like before, hands on the belly, inhale. And slowly exhale. Oh, beautiful. That breath has made me have a yawn. Sorry about that, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Quite common when we're doing that belly breath, calming the nervous system. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's unravel that pose slowly. Bring the knees in. Reset that lower back. Beautiful. And just bring the knees in. Give yourself a hug. Rocking left to right. Maybe taking the head opposite direction to the knees. Just to feel that little bit of work we've done. Notice where things feel tight. Maybe hips or knees. Glutes could be different every time you do the pose, even morning to night. So just say hey to the body right now in this moment. Just use the stretch to release any tension. 3, 2, and 1. Nice one, everyone. Inhale, slowly bring the knees back to center. And we're going to bring the feet down onto the mat. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's take a little reset. In. Exhale, let it go. Amazing. And then when you're ready, slowly roll the body over towards the right-hand side in that nice fetal position. Taking a moment here. And when you're ready, begin just to push the body up to a nice upright position on the mat. Amazing. Have a little sip of your drink if you've got one. Happy Sunday, everybody. Nice little bit of twisting. We're going to come onto the knees in a minute, and we're going to move quickly into our standing position and just take a nice little flow, adding a few twists in as we go. And just see if we can warm up the body and let go and just build a little strength and a little bit of warmth. When you're ready, meet me in tabletop. Just beginning to swing the feet back or move into that position, whichever way feels comfortable. Hands, fingers wide, shoulders in line with the wrists, hips in line with the knees. Good, let's tuck those toes. Inhale, find your cat pose, tucking under. Inhale, lift the knees and then shift the weight back. You've got it. Bending in those knees. We've not done much in those hamstrings. We're going to use our salutations to support us. Whole body stretch, work the tailbone away. Good. Maybe walk those heels. Go easy on yourself. If you remember how tight they feel. And then maybe on our last salutation, just see if you can feel that little bit of a release. Sometimes when I feel like I need a reset at home, I literally just do like 5 to 10 salutations, whatever version that I kind of comes to my head. You can even just do one and just check in with that body. If you're ever trying to feel like I need to move, but I'm not that comfortable or confident, just take a little inhale, fold the body down, or find a downward dog and walk those heels. When you're ready, we're going to look forward between the thumbs, draw in from your core, come up to the tops of the toes. If you hop and you feel ready to do that, bring a foot, hop forward. Otherwise, bring a foot forward in the other one. I don't tend to hop actually until the middle of the class. We're kind of a couple in. It's just my body feels tight sometimes at the beginning. Bend the knees, see how you feel. Maybe you can feel that little bit of tightness in the backs of the legs. Swing the body left to right. Got it. There's a little bit of twisting. 4. Breathe. If like me, you're kind of feeling it a little bit in the lower back, take your time. 2. And 1. Exhale, soften it down. Bring the fingertips forward. We're going to find a halfway lift. So your choice, if you know the one with fingertips forward and that feels good today, go there. Otherwise, even for the first one, it's nice just to draw the hands up. Maybe bringing the elbows in, work the tailbone away from you. Little bend in the knees. You can still feel that in the hammies. And slowly coming up, back in under in the pelvis. You've got it. Breathing in with me. And slowly exhale. Let it out. Good. Inhale, we're going to invite you to bring the thumbs in, tuck under in the pelvis and feel nice and strong. Draw the shoulders down. Also feel like I'm lifting up from the top of the head. Beautiful. Good. When you're ready, bring the feet hip distance if they aren't already, toes slightly turned in. Inhale, we're going to reach up alongside the ears, hinge at the hips. There's those hamstrings. Oh, good. Moving body and fold down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Yogi's choice, either fingertips forward or bringing the arms in, bend the knees deep and scoop it wide and up. Little back bend if you like, tucking under in the pelvis. Exhale, thumbs come in, lifting in the elbows. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. A little dive forward, reach in, stay and hold in that lovely position, reaching forward, long draw in from your core, bend the knees. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Bend the knees deep, scoop it wide. Lifting up and draw in from your core. Tuck in under with the pelvis, thumbs in, lift those elbows up, feel strong. Looking forward like you're at the top of that mountain, feeling that strength in Tadasana with a little smile overcome you. Breathe in and just enjoy the magic of this pose. And breathing out, awesome. Inhale, reaching up, hinge at the hips forward, bend down. Good. We're going to step or hop back, so both hands come slightly more forward. Step or hop back to a nice high plank. You can come down on the knees and lean forward, or you can stay lifted in that high plank. Work the heels away, the pelvis draws down, pushing into the hands if you're in the high plank. Relax in the forehead, draw forward with the chest. Head looking slightly forward. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1, and coming down. So you can come down via the knees. If you want to work the upper body today, lean forward over the wrists and see if you've got that upper body strength to lower down. If not, always choose the knees. All is perfect. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Good. Fingers wide, pushing into the mat. Just lifting into your cobra. It could be really little or really big. And slowly coming down. Exhale. Good. We're going to use our core and our hands lifting up to downward dog. So lift up. If you don't know it very well, find a cat pose, tuck those toes, and just lift the knees. Wiggle the feet so that you've got this lovely length. So you want a diagonal from the hands. You push into the hands, let the chest draw down a little bit. Draw in from your core, rotate the shoulders down and away. Good. You can see that long line and then walk those heels. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes I find downward dog such a challenge. And then other times it's like such a lovely resting place and it's different all the time. So we'll say downward dog is more like Marmite. It's a whole body stretch. There's so much magic in this one. There's so much for the body. Just breathe. Maybe move the neck left to right. We're going to look forward, come up to the tops of the toes, step. You want to play with the hop. You can bend the knees and just hop. Using and thinking about the core as you hop forward, drawing it down. Inhale, find your version of a halfway lift. What feels good today? Bringing the elbows in, bend the knees, and scoop it up. Reach your arms long, and then tuck under in the pelvis, thumbs to the sternum. Exhale. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale through the mouth. Good. We're going to do 2 more of those salutations. I'm going to flow between them kind of just to get our energy and our warmth up. You need to stop, just join us again when you're ready. All right, so we're going to move and flow in that salutation. Inhale, reaching up. Hinge at the hips, fold down over the toes, just a little quicker. Find your halfway lift. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the palms forward, step back or hop to a high plank, either from the knees or drawing down in the pelvis, push into those hands, feel strong. Heels away from your chest, drawing forward, feel strong in that upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Yogi's choice, lowering down from the knees or push into the toes. Use that upper body and be really controlled as you come down. Untuck those toes. Beautiful. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Breathe with me, pushing into the hands, lifting up. Slowly exhale, coming down. Inhale, use the core coming up to tabletop position. Tuck those back toes, lift up. Coming into your downward dog. Breathe. Fingers wide, working the tailbone away. Now you've got the option to walk the heels again. Or see if you can stay in some stillness. Draw the shoulders down, work the tailbone up, heels down. If the neck feels funny, just move in a yes or a no position and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Look forward between the thumbs. Relax the forehead. Come to the tops of the toes. Step or hop forward. And slowly just let the chin draw down. Exhale. Inhale, yogi's choice, halfway lift. Find that length. Bend the knees deep, scoop it wide. Inhale, lifting, tuck under in the pelvis. Thumbs in, lifting in the elbows. Exhale. Amazing. Last one. Let's keep it flowing a little bit quicker. Keep that warmth going, reaching forward. Hinge at the hips, all those hammies. Fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop back. You've got it. Holding here in the plank of your choice. Lowering down in the way that feels good to you. Untuck the toes. Rotate the shoulders back. This time we're going to take the fingertips a little bit wider. So take your right hand out and your left hand out. Lift the elbows. Imagine like little spider arms. If that feels okay, inhale, lift and push into those hands. And slowly come back down. Good. I'm going to invite you, maybe add a twist in if that feels comfortable. Inhale, lift. I'm going to draw that right shoulder down and look towards the left-hand side. Inhale, lift. Draw the left shoulder down. Look towards the right-hand side. Good. Inhale, back to center. Just adding in that twist. Coming all the way down. Exhale. Bring the palms nice and wide on either side of the ribs. Inhale, we're lifting up to our downward dog. So use your core, lift up. Find tabletop, tuck the toes, and lift up. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. If your hammies are really tight today, just keep the knees a little bit more bent. Work the heels down. If you wanted to add a twist, I'm going to give you an option, but please don't feel like you need to take it. You can take that left hand and reach either for that right back leg. You can grab the ankle. You can shift back in that direction if that feels good. You don't have to either. 3, little twist, 2, and 1. Maybe switching sides. Breathe with me in and out. So just staying in your downward dog, where its right hand reaches towards the left Again, the knees can be bent, or you can work to straighten them a little more. We're reaching for potentially the ankle or the back of that leg. Twisting, looking underneath the armpit. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the head forward. You've got it. Inhale. This time we're going to come down onto the knees. We're going to swing the feet around and come down onto the mat. Nice one. Bring the feet just cross-legged. Well done, everyone. That was a really nice little flow. Grab a drink with me. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Nice big circles when you're ready. 3, just noticing the warmth that you created. Relax in the forehead. 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna add in some twists. So drop the shoulders down. We're gonna do left hand to right knee, lifting tall in the body. Inhale, lifting tall. Switching sides. Inhale, switching sides. Inhale, switching sides. And switching sides. And switching sides. Good, lifting tall. Switching sides. Keep that lovely twist happening. 3. Switch. 2, deep breaths with me. And finishing that last one. And slowly coming back to center. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Exhale, we're going to cross them over. We're going to bring the left hand on top of the right. Give yourself a big hug here. Feel like you're giving yourself a big squeeze, crossing the elbows over if you can. Good. Inhale, we're going to twist towards the right hand side. Back to center and twist towards the left. And back to center. Breathing in and out. And exhale. So option to stay here for the breath, or you can bring the backs of the hands to touch from here if you've got that option. Maybe if you've got the range of motion, it might be really tight in the shoulders, so your hug might have looked a little bit like this. Absolutely fine, stay here and lift the arms. But if it feels comfortable, it's going to be that right arm wraps around and the right finger or palms touch. Only if you've got that openness. Please don't worry if your shoulders are tight. That's never it's not a bad part of anything. It's just your body's tight there. So all good. And we're going to do this one, our seated Garudasana arms. So inhale, lift the arms up. And as we exhale, draw the shoulders down. Work the shoulders down and away to get that lovely release. Soften in the forehead for us. 3, 2, and 1. Draw the elbows down. Inhale, reach it wide. Other side. So this time it's the other side. Bringing the hands, give yourself a big hug. So come turn back around. So it's the right arm on top and you're giving yourself a big squeeze. Good. Breathing in and out. We're going to turn towards the right hand side, draw the shoulders down. Nice one. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turning towards the left hand side and back to center. Staying here, you can lift up and draw the shoulders down just like this. You can bring the backs of the hands together if you want a little bit more of our eagle arms and a bit more traditional. You can also wrap, so thinking left hand, if you've got the range of motion wraps around. Remember when I started, I used to be able to get it by like a finger. So no worries, absolutely fine. Listen to the body. If it's tight, stay in that lovely like hug. But still try, inhale, lifting the elbows up. And exhale, draw the shoulders down and away. Just feel stress leaving the body. There's such a tightness there, isn't there? I always find this one of the few stretches that really gets in those super tight areas. Starting to use this yoga position into physio. Help support and releasing in those tight shoulders and the neck. Good. Bringing the elbows down. Inhale, reaching wide and bring the hands down. Good. That was just a little prep for some balance work. We're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Great. When you're ready, we're going to come onto all fours again. Either swing the feet around or to the side, meeting me in your tabletop position. Turn this direction. Good. tuck the toes, lift up, shift the weight back. See where those heavies are compared to the first one. They might still feel tight, but maybe a little bit better. Come to the tops of the toes. Inhale, step or hop forward. Yogi's choice, hang down over the knees, belly relax on top of the legs and roll the body left to right, grabbing opposite elbows. Nice one, everybody. 3. Nice breath in. Exhale through the mouth. 2. And 1. Holding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend those knees deep, scoop it wide, lifting up, palms together, reaching back, tuck under in the pelvis, thumbs come in. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips this time. I'll come and face you. We're going to play a little bit with our eagle pose today. So inhale and exhale, bending in the knees. We're going to shift the weight to that right leg, and then the left toes come here. Using a wall if you want, absolutely fine, or a chair. We're just going to cross the knee over, or you can bring the toes to the floor and cross the legs, or you can lift that knee up. Maybe reach the arms wide, kind of like you're flying. Work the tailbone away from you, getting that little bit of work into the glutes. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Now, this one is sometimes like not everybody ever does it. It's just one of those things. If you do have the ability to wrap that toe around, go for it, but never feel like that's a goal you need to get to. Just there, if your body will do it. It's one of them. You just can or you can't. It's like having, I don't know, earlobes, like hereditary, one that droop and one don't. So don't never feel like you got to look like it. Good. And slowly come up. And unravel that pose, we're reaching long, and hands come onto the hips. Good. We're just twisting those legs around. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Breathing in. Let's bend the knees, shift the weight. So this time, again, using the wall or a chair to hold on, we're going to bring the right toes in. You can stay here and do the arms. You can cross over and bring the toes if it feels comfortable to do that. I'm sorry, a little wobble there. Or you can lift that foot like you're crossing your legs and work the tailbone away. Find your balance, find something for your drishti, something not moving in front of you to focus on as your gaze, and maybe see if you can fly with those arms. Breathe, work the tailbone away from you, softening in the face. Maybe a little smile, feeling that little bit of strength and balance. Maybe if you've got the range, you can tuck that foot around, but never feel like it has to be there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lifting up and unravel that pose. Bring the hands down. Exhale, breathe in with me. And exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do Garudasana with the arms this time if you feel like it. So we're just going to add in what we did on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Good. We're going to bring that left hand across and start with a hug. You've got it. So left hand comes on top. Backs the hands to touch. Maybe the right hand wiggles around if you like. If not, stay in the hug or take the arms wide like you're flying. Inhale. Bend the knees. We've just done the leg. Shift the weight over. Right leg, you're standing leg. Left toes in, reach forward. Maybe left toes cross over, reach forward, or maybe we lift that foot up and reach. Find something not moving, relax in the face, the forehead, the jaw. Tuck it around if it's there. Remember, never has to be there ever. 3. Feel that length. Draw the hands forward, relax the neck. 2. And 1, use your core, lift, unravel. Good. Let's take the knees nice and wide. Beautiful. Just reset. You don't want any dizziness. Breathe with me in. And breathing out. And let it go. Amazing, guys. Next side, when you're ready. Inhale, reaching wide. Good. This time it's the right hand on top. Give yourself a hug. You can do whole of Garudasana here. You can bring the arms wide. Inhale. Maybe see if the backs of the hands will come together today. Exhale. Maybe rotate the left hand around. Just do what feels good for your body. None of it has to happen. It's just all different options for different bodies. Inhale and exhale, bend. Shift the weight over. Remember, you don't have to fly. You can bring the toes down, reach forward. This is a great variation. You can cross the leg over and have the toe on the floor for your balance. You can hold onto a wall and keep the arms wide, or a chair. You can tuck back and you can reach. Find something in the room, not moving in front of you for your gaze, for your drishti, for your balance, softening in the face. 3, 2, nice one, my little eagles, flying away. Inhale, lifting up, bring the foot down, reach it wide, hands onto the hips, good. Inhale, roll the knees out. 3, nice, slow, deep breaths. 2, and 1. Amazing. Good job, guys. Inhale. Then exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Amazing. All right. Next, what we're going to do is one last little balance. Hold the wall if you like. We're going to do that one that makes us look like a flamingo, but it's actually a prep to our flying pigeon. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, shift the weight over towards the right-hand side, sorry. And we're going to bring the left toes in. We've got the option to stay here, hold on to the wall. You can lift the knee and you can turn the knee out. I have one more option for you if anybody feels like you want to do it from a little bit more lotus. It's a little bit more challenging, but if you wanted, you can bring the foot into the hip and drop it down. Absolutely do not have to do that. And then we bend into the standing leg and lean forward. So see what you want to do, where you want to play with. Work the tailbone away. Shift that ankle off so that it's not, doesn't have too much pressure on it. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Then bring the foot down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Good. Shift the weight over. So we can stay here. You bring the foot and the toes down and lean forward. You can lift the knee, open the knee wide into figure 4, shift the ankle off and lean forward with the chest. That's a really great one for the glutes. So you can take it a little higher, changes it a little bit. The foot comes into the crease of the hip. We drop the knee down. This is lotus. And maybe see if you still keep that balance here. You don't have to try it. It's there for the taking if you fancy it. Take it as you know it, need it, what feels good today. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly lifting up. Beautiful, and bringing the foot down. Inhale, scoop it wider, reaching up alongside the ears. And exhale, hinging up the hips. We're going to come down onto the hands and come down onto the knees. Good. From here, we're just going to roll the feet to the side and make your way to an upright position on your mat. Remembering that if it feels uncomfortable to sit cross-legged, take it in whatever way feels good to you. Amazing, team. If you want to grab a drink, maybe have a little sip. Thanks for moving and flowing with me today. Amazing. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. And take some time to release it in the neck. Let's show the chin towards the chest, but we want a nice tall spine here. So we don't want to be arching the spine at all in that lovely little cat position. Roll the shoulders up, draw the chest slightly forward and draw the shoulders down. Now if the back's arching the other way, thinking cow, we want to breathe in a minute. Take that little floating rib, draw in from your core and draw in. And then you should feel like you're in a nice tall straight line, thinking about the spine being straight up and down. I feel like I'm pulling the top of the head up, shoulders down, down, down. Beautiful. And draw the hands down alongside the body, wherever position you're sat in. Good. Little smile if you like. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to draw the chin down now. See if you have that little bit of tightness in the neck and shoulders. If you do, just work the shoulders down as you breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, looking up. towards the ceiling. Keep the posture in the body. Inhale, slowly draw the chin down towards the chest. Stay in for a breath. Inhale back to center and up. Make funny. Slowly bring the chin back to center. I'm so tight in the neck that I find this one so tight every time. So grateful as we go just to make time for that movement. Just seeing if I can get a little bit of those niggles out, bring the head back to center. Good. Hopefully you feel the same. We're gonna take a little half circle. So we're gonna draw the chin down and then roll the neck. Even really small movements, I definitely take it really small, really soft here. Maybe you can roll the head left to right from chin and around. Good. Take that time to release. If it's really tight, maybe hold in one area. Breathing in and out in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the chin and around. 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest. Inhale, coming all the way back up, nice and tall. Beautiful. Good. We're going to take right ear to right shoulder, back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. You've got it. Breathe with me. And lovely. Just move in a pace that feels good to you. Releasing here. 3, 2. And next time you've got the head to one side, just hold it there. Take the opposite hand and see if you can give yourself a little rub in the neck and the shoulders to release that tension. Don't be afraid to roll the hands in little circles up the neck. See if you can just get a little bit of massage, or even just see it as an opportunity to say like, oh, it is tight there. And if you choose to have a shower after, or it's a bath tonight, just soak and give yourself a little rub in that warm water. Breathing in and out. If it is tight, don't be afraid to just take some time to release on your own. 3, 2, and let it go. 1. Inhale, head comes back to center. Exhale, ear to the other side. Good. And whatever side that you kind of swap to, use the opposite hand to rub into the neck on that side. Moving back into the shoulders. Just take it where you need it. Listen to your own body. Breathe. Nice one, everyone. Letting go in the forehead and the face. Just release. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Letting go. Inhale, slowly bring the head back to center. Oh, amazing. That feels nice, doesn't it? Hopefully that little bit of time to sit as well after our movement. Lots of twisting, lots of work in kind of that lower back. And yeah, whole body stretch today, but a little focus on that twist and kind of strengthening and stretching in the spine and the back on all areas. We're going to kind of move into our Shavasana now. So you decide what you need around you. Grab your creature comforts. Make it dark if you want. Whatever feels really good. Even if you wanted to have one last sip of your drink, grab a blanket. If you have your own eye pillows, or I often just put my hoodie over my head and just drop down into that lovely softness. The beauty of the end of a yoga class. Beautiful. As you relax down, just invite you to close the eyes and just stop. Really enjoy this moment, allowing the forehead to release any of those little lines, any of that tension that we hold. Breathing in and out. Just let it all go today. Allow the eyes to soften, the creases alongside the eyes, drifting into beautiful space, peace and calmness, letting the body soak up all of that beautiful breath and movement. Breathing in and out. And a piece today by Ebb and Flow Poetry, just to leave you with a little bit of thought. Something that I find powerful, especially this season and into the winter. It's a beautiful reminder for us to learn to love the simple things. Learn to love hot tea and autumn walks. The pureness of a farmer's market, or even just freshly cut fruit. Learn to love slow weekends and even empty Sundays. New books, clean sheets. Learn to love trying new foods and seeing new faces. Learn to enjoy pointless small talk, as these are still moments of deep connection. Learn to love the silence and stillness. Learn to love in the absence, in the spaces in between. We often fixate on what love could be, rather than what love is. But love isn't waiting for us in the future. It's here and it's now. And we just must look for it. We must acknowledge its presence in life's crevices and monotonies. And stop anticipating its arrival and observe what you already have and learn to find love in it. Love might not be a situation or a relationship. Love might be a mindset. Find love in every leaf and every color on the tree, and find the magic and beauty in all that's around you. Look for love. Oh. With that, I wish you a beautiful, wonderful Sunday, whether it's doing absolutely nothing or whether it's full of busyness. Soak up the sunshine, look out the windows, maybe take a little walk and enjoy the beauty around you. That is your Sunday flow. Peace and love, my gorgeous friends. Stay as long as you like.